Well, good morning. This is Monday morning, December 29th. I'm sorry, December 30th. And I was supposed to have been off for the last 12 days, but not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. Got called in for a 12-hour day on Saturday for a derailment up at the loadout. But it's been it was nice to have the time off that I did. I've never done that before, taking the week of Christmas off. We had a wonderful Christmas. So Monday morning I'm back to work, and here comes the train in, and I guess they had another car derail this past Saturday. Dumped out and derailed 2 cars. That's what I was just told up at the plant. Okay, I didn't get called on that one. So we got loads coming in here, getting ready for a crew change. And it's really, yesterday it was 60 degrees, believe it or not. 60 degrees. Oh, was it nice. 47 this morning. All right. This is the way to start the week out. This is railroading. Okay. All right. Well, had a pull apart here. That a gap was in there. It was about like that, and I had to put the rail on fire. Had to use snake. I could not budge it. Had to use this real short, thin end on this to even get it started through a hole, but I couldn't drive it in. I got it started a drift pin after I got that in, but it just wouldn't pull. It's about 50 degrees out here, and the sun just now come out. It was all cloudy and stuff. If I'd had the sun, it would help me out, but I didn't have the sun till now after I'm all done. Go figure. But anyway, I got this joint repaired. 3 new, but pulled it in there. Beat the heck out of them drift pins, trying to get that thing to pull, even with the heat on there. But anyway, that's that project, and there'll be another video probably on my other channel about the snake lighting the rail on fire. But this was the project for today till I found that we had the derailment there, not this past Saturday, the Saturday before. And here's one of the old switch points. So anyway, my project for today was to come up here and pick all these tools up. So the train's just about dumped off. I'm gonna get them picked up. Yeah. So there you have it. So this is today's project, and there'll be another video on this derailment at some point in time. I don't know. It tore this whole switch up. It was a mess, an absolute mess, as you can imagine. 4 cars went underside, and all of this rail down through there got bent, rolled over and bent. And switch all tore up. So this has got to get replaced at some point in time. The curve, because there's another heel block that goes over here. Whenever we do this, that rail will have to get drilled for the heel block, and put the curved closure rail back in to the frog. Okay, there you have it. So this is today's project. All right. Let me get these tools picked up, and I'll get off track so the train can come. What a mess. Bent that throw rod all up. The throw rod's all bent. I have more throw rods. Okay, we had to take the slide plates out to and put regular plates in to spike this rail down, because you can't spike down through this slide plate. This is metal on this side with the switch point slides on, so you can't spike the rail down there. So every other tie we took those slide plates out. Ha! Okay, lovely. Well, good morning. Tuesday morning. I just wanted to show you this beautiful sky here. Very pretty. And got a train just about ready to leave the mine up there. And guess what happened last night? Another car had its doors opened up. So when it gets back in here, it's empty right now. They got the doors, they got all that cleaned up and got the doors shut, but gets back in here, then we got to take it out of the, set it over here. Another bad order car, but we got a pretty sky here this morning. All right. Yesterday was quite a day, man. Trying to get that joint fixed up there. Quite a day. I was a tired puppy when I went home last night. How about that? And 33 degrees this morning. Okay. Got a rail cleaning bucket here. The center of that is indented. I don't know if you can see this or not. See how that's made? So it'll fit over top of the rail, and then the sides of the buckets will go down. How about that? This is a custom-made bucket. We've had it for many, many years on this Caterpillar IT-24. And we get some coal spillage here where they dump the train. So this gets cleaned about every 3 days. Every 2 to 3 days, depending on how many trains they run. If they run trains steady, then pretty much every 2 days it's got to get cleaned. And let's just push it into the big hopper. How about that? Okay, so that's my first job here this morning. Then the train's head on its way in. I'm cleaning the rail off now. And I'll get this side over here next. All right, well, my next project. You see all these rails here? About 2 months ago, somebody, for some reason, and I have no idea why, I had them down along the bank. They was out of the way. They're junk rails. They need to be, there's just scrap. But somebody drug them all down here. So I got to walk over them things to get into all my supplies. I have no idea why they put them down here, but I'm going to move them because I don't like them there. How about that? How about them spikes, huh? So I got a little time here while I'm waiting for the train to dump and try to pick them up with the forks. There you go. How about that? See what happens. Okay. I got the long one. about that? Pretty cool, huh? Pick it up just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna set her over here against the bank. Out of the way. Ha-ha! All right. Go get the rest of them. Well, there's our culprit car. Definitely the door on this side's bent. Over here, that's definitely bent up. And linkage is all messed up. Oh, I guess it opened up as he was loading it. That's the way I understand. So I would guess and say, well, I don't know. That certainly got damaged. Whether that pin fell out or the linkage broke or what, I don't know why it came open. But it came open, and there it is. And as soon as we get this train dumped off, we're taking it out. Obviously, we're not going to load it. Obviously, they have it chained up on the other side, both doors to hold it up. Well, all right. Guess what? The train was headed up empty to the mine. And we had a critical alarm. We got a hot box on axle 121. So, the train got stopped. I was coming up track. I went back, got off track, come up here on the road. This is our milepost 8 siding. And lightning out, rain. So anyway, they backed the guy come up here, watched it, backed the train down, and now he's the operator sitting in that truck over here with the remote. He's remoting the train up. So when we get to that hot axle, then we'll cut the car off and put it in the siding. Another adventure.
Cumberland hot wheel detector. Milepost 8.0. Critical alarm. Hotbox axle 90 north rail.
Something's not right.
Train too slow.
Yeah. Well, good morning. New Year's Day. And this is the second train of the new year 2025. How about that? Second train in. That's a good start. 2 trains since midnight. That's a good start. But he's stopping for a crew change. This guy is worked midnight shift. But guess what happened last night on afternoon shift? I found another hot bearing. Had to take this car out. That's 2 hot bearings in 2 days. That's not good. Okay, we're starting to at least we're running coal. All right, it's going to get cold too. Okay, here we go. Thursday morning. Yesterday I rode track, fixed some track joints. Today's going to be the same. Get all the switches cleaned out today, because we got a cold spell coming next week. It's going to get cold. They're saying sometimes down in the minuses. Some days. Oh boy. All right. We got to keep that coal moving. Feed them power plants. It gets really cold, takes a lot of electricity. They got their car up here. They had the bad bearing fixed. They replaced the wheel set on it last night. So that car's back in service. And my buddy came back to work today, so I got somebody to work with me today. He's been off since before Christmas. There you have it. Okay. Get this train dumped off. Well, here's the wheel set that they took out, and this is the one where the bearing got hot. You can see that. I don't know if it'll move or not. Not much. Not much. Should spin fairly free. That was a good find. Catch that. Okay. There's a difference. See, that one spins really nice. Yeah, it was a real good catch. That won't spin at all. Okay. There you have it. Well, we just got back. And yesterday I come over here to the regulator and the drive shaft was laying on the ground. They took out for some reason, but look at this. They had the engine in it. They had an engine in it running last week or the week before. And they had the whole, the pumps and everything bolted in. And now everything's gone. You can see there's no dry shaft down there. I don't know what's going on with this. I didn't get, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Something must be major. I don't know, the engine was running good. He had it running for well over an hour after he put it in. And don't know. Well, good morning. Look what Friday morning brought us. And it's going to get a lot worse. Yeah. There's some car switching going on. Gonna put a car in the shop, work on it. Okay. There we go.